Hey, what's up, party poopers? It's Josh from TheBitBlock here to bring you through our video review for Mario Party Island Tour on the Nintendo 3DS. Alright, so the gameplay in Island Tour does a pretty decent job of technically creating a console-like party experience on the go. There are plenty of fun minigames, but the gameplay does run into a pretty big problem when it comes to the actual game boards. Recently, the team seems to think it's better to come up with linear gameplay concepts for the boards rather than allowing players to free roam a large board, hunting for coins and earning stars. Island Tour's boards have set objectives, and for the most part, they revolve around being the first to reach the end goal. One may have you using boost blocks to speed down a space highway, another fills the board with dangerous obstacles to avoid, and one game board even has you racing to grab the most mini-stars like in Mario Party 9. Personally, I just never really felt like any of the game boards rewarded skill, or even felt all that interesting. They move painfully slow with no options to speed things up. I don't know, I can't really get into this linear, straightforward setup like I did with the old-style collect stars gameplay. I find it hard to become engaged when the boards are designed in this way, and they feel really empty and bland. There's just much less to do here. Now, the saving grace for Island Tour are the minigames. They're literally some of the best minigames we've seen in any handheld version of Mario Party. I really love how they make great use of the Nintendo 3DS features, like both of the screens, the touchscreen, microphone, and even the 3D at times. The minigames are good, but the boards, well, the boards are not. Yeah, so this game is pretty nice looking. It really does look like a GameCube Mario Party, but on your 3DS. There's lots of variety to the minigame themes, so you never really know what location may be popping up next. There are loads of references to previous Mario titles here as well. The game is also technically sound and sports some really nice effects at times. Overall, it's a pretty good looking game. So the music in Mario Party Island Tour is just kind of okay. There's nothing particularly great about any of the tracks, but they don't sound bad. I guess what I mean to say is nothing really sticks in your ear, and none of the music is anything we'll probably ever remember in the future. A couple tracks are reused from Mario Party 9 on Wii, which is a bit lame, but overall the soundtrack gets the job done and has a decent variety to it. Aside from the game boards and mini-games, Island Tour doesn't really have a bunch of extra modes that you'll keep coming back to. There's a one-player mode called Bowser's Tower, which has you climbing up floors of a giant tower and playing through mini-games against computer players. It's not bad, but nothing special, and it actually doesn't even really reward you for getting all the way to the top of the tower, which is kind of a bummer. There's also a multiplayer mode called Hot Air Hijinks, where all of the players attempt to win minigames to get some extra height in their hot air balloon. The goal here is to win a set number of minigames. It's actually decently fun, but it's very basic. It's just kind of serving as a little bit more interesting way to play the minigames with friends. Overall, the replay value is a bit on the weak side, as there are really no interesting extra modes. Alright, so Island Tour is probably the best handheld version of Mario Party, but it's important to keep in mind there's really not much competition there. As I said, I find most of the boards tedious and uninteresting. They're really kind of the weak part here. At the end of the day, the minigames are fun, so if you're looking for just kind of a decent little title to play some minigames with your friends on the 3DS, and you're only interested in the minigames and you don't care about the boards, then this may be worth checking out. The BitBlock is rewarding Mario's first 3D party with a 7 out of 10. Hey, thanks for watching this video from the BitBlock. If you want to stay up to date on tons of exclusive Nintendo content, be sure to subscribe by clicking here. And if you don't want the fun to end, you can check out more Nintendo coverage by clicking over here.